in general, we're not seeing, I think, the signs of strain on the consumer, but I think it perhaps has something to do with the segment that we operate in, which is, digital and delivery. I do understand that there are some headwinds that certain merchants face when it comes to in-store traffic, but when it comes to all things digital, we're actually not seeing, I think, those same signs of strain.
All right, that was Tony Xu, of course, CEO of DoorDash, founder as well. Let's get to a mad dash about DoorDash, which is going to be down sharply.
Look, I've got to tell you, I thought Tony Xu was self-effacing, in some ways too self-effacing. This is an example of the opposite of what I saw in Starbucks. I thought it was a good quarter until I read what Tony felt he should have done and how much better he should have done. These are perfectionists. He was not happy. By the way, David, they have a lot of stock-based compensation.
Yes, enormous stock-based comp.
And that made me feel like they haven't done the big pivot that we know like the Airbnbs have done. But I know he's very hard on himself, and the incrementally negative read-throughs about Uber Eats, I thought they were okay. I was surprised that the stock was down as much. Now it is. This was a victim of this, okay?
Yes.
It's just up a lot. But when you read through it, you get the sense of a great CEO who's just saying, listen, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. By the way, there were some rule changes in New York and Seattle that kind of hurt things for him. He said it still didn't matter that much. But I find that this man is so self-critical, and there was so much self-remonstration in this that I thought he took the stock down.
Interesting.
I think he did. I've known him from the restaurant business. He just is a perfectionist.
Yeah.
And this was a quarter which just said, you know what, I'm still not doing my job as well as I'd like. Really remarkable conversation.
All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on shares of DoorDash. We'll be talking a little Qualcomm and Apple. We'll talk Apollo earnings. We've got a lot more for you. An opening bell, of course, a little less than 5 minutes from now. And by the way, don't forget, you can catch us anytime and anywhere by listening to and following the Squawk on the Street Opening Bell podcast.